Morning, everyone. How you guys doing today? So, has anyone ever gone to a store like Old Navy, Target, Tilly's, anything like that, and you saw maybe the perfect pair of jeans for the good price? You go and try them on, and they don't fit. You can't find a fit anywhere, and you end up looking like, or you can't fit. They don't fit, and you end up not being able to buy it. So, this people call it an epidemic of obesity and overweightness, and that sort of correlates to the fact that it helps lower your self-esteem, the fact that you're overweight, you don't feel comfortable with yourself. I know back in November I had the same problem. I chose this because it's near and dear to my heart that I was 200 pounds. I hated the way I looked. I felt sluggish. I felt sad. It was horrible. And just through 15 to 20 minutes a day, up until today, I was able to take off 30 pounds, and now it feels great. You feel yourself energized, you feel more comfortable in the clothes you wear and the body that you're in, and I just want to know that I can help people get from where I was to the point where I am now. So what am I going to be talking about? The problem that we have about this obese, low self-esteem connection today, and what we can do to fix it, which is, it only takes 15-20 minutes. People have this idea that you have to work out for an hour to 2 hours a day, every day, 7 days a week, which you don't have to. And finally, what you can expect to happen if you do maybe 15 minutes every other day. So to start out, what is this problem? Well, according to stateofobesity.org, in major states around the world, the obesity rate, this was updated in November of last year, 2016, the obesity rate has been increased to 33% in major cities. So 1 in 3 people that you see walking across the street is going to be obese. And that's only in adults, and that's only obesity. That's not talking about children, that's not talking about elderly people, and that's not talking about just being overweight. It's talking about going past that into the extreme of obesity. And according to Livestrong.com, we all have this self-image that we've been put into our brains through all these advertisements saying, this is what the perfect body looks like, this is what you should look like, all these magazines showing all these buff dudes and all these skinny fit women. And if we don't look like that, that instantly puts us down, makes us think, oh, I'm not as good as them, I don't look as good as them, how am I going to beat them? And with all these problems, again, we feel sad. We feel like, oh, I'm never going to be able to look like them. They probably have to work out hours a day, hours on end, eat very little. But the truth is, it doesn't take that much work at all. There's 3 phases to making sure that you and your body is healthy. And today I'm going to be talking about one of them, which is the cardio portion. There's still eating right, and there's still weightlifting. So you have to do all 3, but today I'm going to focus on one, which is what you can do, which is cardio. So according to a study done at Harvard and multiple other colleges, short workouts, like 10, 15-minute workouts, as long as you put in the same energy, like high intensity, you have to put in a lot of energy with very little breaks, shorter workouts actually have more benefits to your health in long term, because you're not putting so much strain on your body for an hour to 2 hours on end, beating it up, and giving it a lot to process and recover from. You're only making it 15 minutes, you're in, you're putting in the work, and then you're getting out, and you're still doing as much as you need in order to perfect what you want. And there are multiple workouts. It's called HIIT, high intensity interval training. There's workouts where you do certain reps, and there's only one time through. So you do jumping jacks, then you take a rest, or you do sprints, then you do sit-ups, then you take a rest. Or there's the ones where you do a certain set, and then you go back through it as many times as you can for 15 minutes. So you do the same things, but you do them multiple times. That's the second way. And according to the High Intensity Interval Debate by Sean Heiston, HIIT has been the leading movement of cardiovascular exercise and fat loss for the past decade. So it's been proven that this 15-minute cardio session is the best way, at least for the past decade. It has worked and has been the best way to lose fat, to make sure you are looking the best you can look. But again, this isn't the only thing you have to do. There's also the eating right, and there's also the weightlifting. But again, I only wanted to focus on the cardio, because this is the one people feel like they have to do so much of, and they don't have to focus on the other things, and they just have to do this. So what can you expect to happen? Well, according to lifehack.org, within 5 minutes of working out, your brain releases dopamine, serotonin, and norepinephrine. Now, what are these? Well, these are hormones that your brain releases. Dopamine and norepinephrine help stimulate and blood flow increase to the heart and out to the body, and then serotonin helps with the heart itself, keeping it healthy. And according to bodymovement.org, by Jenny Weslenko, something like that, there was a study done by Larry Tucker, and he had 105 participants. 65 of them were doing cardio, they were doing weightlifting for about a month, and they had the other 40 just do nothing, just go back to normal, no weightlifting, no cardio, no eating. And after that month, they showed the 65 participants actually showed an increase in self-esteem and confidence, whereas the control group, the 40, they had no increase. They still felt the same, their esteem was the same, nothing changed. So, in finalization, what did I talk about? Well, with this problem that we have of obesity and overweightness, people still feel like, well, there's a lot I gotta do, there's hours I gotta put in, I don't have the time, I have work, I have kids, I have school. What they don't know is that all it takes is 10, 15, 20 minutes a day to maybe run out to a park and come back, and that's all you have to do, maybe 2-3 times a week, along with the eating and the weightlifting, and almost immediately you'll figure out that your body is going to accept what you're doing, it's going to love what you're doing, and you're going to love your body for transforming, showing those strong muscles, and you're going to feel great about yourself. You're going to look good in your clothes, you're going to look good in your body. So if there's one thing I want you guys to take a look at, Athlean-X. He has his program, he has his own thing you have to pay for, it's like $200. But he also has a YouTube channel, youtube.com/Athlean-X. He posts everything that you need to know. He has over 2,000 videos spanning the past 4 years, over 2.5 million subscribers. He's a physical therapist, but he also works out for a living, so he knows what he's talking about.